Okay, so a $50 million deal just died on me. The seller uses ChatGPT and asks it, should I sell at this price? And maybe because of how he asked or whatnot, ChatGPT basically told him no. And at the same time, the buyer went to ChatGPT and asked it, am I overpaying for this property? And ChatGPT said yes.
It is algorithm versus agent as more people are turning to chatbots to weigh in on major life and financial decisions, including whether to buy or sell a home.
At the same time, the real estate industry is leaning into this trend. Companies like Zillow and Redfin launching apps inside ChatGPT, allowing buyers to search for homes, neighborhoods, and affordability through a simple AI conversation.
Joining us now, the luxury broker who watched a $50 million deal almost crumble because of artificial intelligence, Serhant founder and CEO Ryan Serhant. Good to see you, Ryan. Okay, now I noticed the word almost there, so I got to ask you, were you able to salvage the deal somehow, even though ChatGPT got in the middle of it?
Yes, 14 minutes ago. 16 minutes ago. Yes, I did. It took me a day and a half. And I just thought that the objections that were brought to me based on information that was taken as truth and not just as validation to the way questions were asked, which is really what LLMs do, was interesting enough for me to make that video that you guys saw and put it out there. But I fixed it. Took me a little bit, but I fixed it. Agent beat AI this time.
Well, Ryan, I encourage people to go watch your original video because all you did was raise questions about the use of these large language models and how people are interacting with them. And I came away with it like the buyer and seller, with respect to them, they clearly have a lot of money or a big credit lines. We're just seem to be nervous to begin with, and we're looking for some sort of affirmation. Like, it's like, rather than blaming ChatGPT, I'm going to blame my wife. She says that I deserve more than 50.
Oh, for sure. And that's been happening to us since I got into the career. Before ChatGPT, it was Google, right? Before Google, it was, something else. Before that, it was the father-in-law, right? The father-in-law would come in with conviction, fake certainty, kick a wall, and then bring you self-confirming analysis. ChatGPT is a version of that. And so I fixed it by explaining a couple things. One, by explaining to each side, the buyer and the seller, that any LLM chat you're using frames assumptions based on how the question's asked and then optimizes for a coherent answer. That's what you're asking it to do. You're not actually asking it to give you an objectively correct answer. So if the buyer is saying, is $50 million too high, ChatGPT or any LLM is going to lean cautious and then find reasons it's overpriced. When the seller says, is $50 million too low, the model is going to lean opportunistic, right? And then find upside. AI can model the market, but it can't model the deal. And if both sides use the same tool to get opposite answers, that's exactly why human expertise is even more valuable today than ever before, because we can interpret information and the classification of information better than most people can, because this is what we do all day long. And so saved it. And what also happened with that video, and being on your show right now is a classic example of it. I think it was watched so far 2 million times, forwarded out to 25,000 people, including to the buyer and the seller who watched it and then scrolled through and then saw that other buyers were circling. And if this person doesn't want to buy it, let us know. I have a buyer who might be interested. Both of them basically then got nervous, which is not something that AI can anticipate. Buyer signed this morning, seller signed 17 minutes ago.
Okay, so a happy ending. Let me ask you this. We've talked about maybe the misuses of AI in this process, but there's a lot of people out there who feel like the housing market's tough. They'd love to have something that can help them make better decisions or evaluate options. What are the good uses of something like ChatGPT for somebody looking to buy a home or sell a home?
Oh, absolutely. I think it is an additional tool in your tool belt to help you frame and model decisions. But it, like any other tool, shouldn't be the only one that makes the decision for you. One of the things that we have here at Serhant is called Simple. We did a massive fundraise for it. It is agentic artificial intelligence for real estate specifically, and it provides a deal analyzer where you take all the information the AI will have and the internet has, but then you, as the human, get to control the model inputs. You get to layer in proprietary comps, comparable off-market inventory, internal data, all the things that the public internet doesn't have, and you get to standardize how clients evaluate pricing. So instead of losing deals to AI at Serhant, at our company, you win them with it. So I think it's an amazingly helpful tool if used correctly.
Really quickly, Ryan, was this a home? This $50 million property?
A penthouse, an apartment.
Wow.
Sorry.
That's a whole separate conversation. You talk about
that was
values, and it's in New York, let alone in Florida.
Oh.
I need a personal air conditioner for that one. Ryan Serhant, it was great to see you, my
Thanks,
friend.
sir.
That was just terrific explanation of AI, by the way,
awesome.
and how to use it.